What's up, y'all? I'm Carlos. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're not, welcome back.
You see I'm dripping, never gets. Hey, you see I'm dripping, baby.
By the time you're watching this, I'll probably be, como se dice, moving out of my dorm. Telling y'all my top 5 most embarrassing moments of my 21 years of life. These are the moments that make me curl into a ball and just. So out of my 5 most embarrassing moments, we're gonna start from 5 being least embarrassing to 1 being the most embarrassing, like cringe-worthy. Top 10. You're not even making 10. On this particular day, this happened in 3rd grade. What did I name that teacher last time? I had the nicest teacher ever. We're gonna call this teacher Miss Roku. I don't know. I just remember I was feeling myself that day. I was like,
Who wants to?
That eventually got my sister being called to the school, which was rare because I always did what I had to do. She never had to like go up for nothing bad. That was mostly my nieces. Like my nieces, because they were always fighting and doing whatever it was. But like me, I was still a good kid. The most you'll probably get out of me is not doing homework. That was the only call she probably got from me. I wasn't getting in no fights. I wasn't breaking shit. So it was just like, hey. If you watch my last story time, you know I described myself as the teacher's pet. And this day, I was just like, hey, I'm with the other kids at this point. I was just chilling, like living life. This my teacher at the time didn't like that. So she called my sister, and I didn't even know she called my sister up to the school. I'm sitting in class like being a class clown and shit like that. And like, I see my sister walk through the door, and I'm like, where did you come from? I talk about my sister Quita in a lot of my videos. This lady is funny. I don't remember exactly what she had on, but I can describe to you. It's like her normal house wear, like some joggers, somebody hoodie around the house, and her little bunny. So she walked into class. My other classmates was living up for it. They're like, hey, he one of us now. That was short-lived. My sister was playing them games. She was just like, I was like, oh, hey, what you doing here? She like, so you're a class clown now? I was like, huh? She told me to come stand by her. I'm thinking she finna pull me in the hallway. We standing right there by the bookshelf. I said, in front of the class? In my head, I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just a great student. But I'm quiet, because I'm like, if I say something, I'm gonna get embarrassed. Like, I'm not going for it. I'm not one of the kids that'll try to talk back to seem cool and then get an ass whooping in front of the class. I wasn't going for it. I said, quiet is the best option. Queen was like, da-da-da, da-da-da, da-da-da. And then she hit it with that line. Y'all, this is the... Everybody have a family nickname. Mine so happened to be Chi-Chi. I love it. You know what I'm saying? Like, nicknames to me are like special. Like, if you give me a nickname, you're in my heart for life. Chi-Chi has been like a personal name ever since I was little. Now that I'm older, we dropped the Chi. So now it's just Chi. Some people still say Chi-Chi. I don't really care. But if you're close to me, you know me like this. You'll call me Chi or any other nickname that you try to give me. Queenie sits in front of the class and goes, I say, Chi-Chi, take out the trash. Do you give me back talk? The whole class snickered. Like, I heard. They call me Chi-Chi for the rest of the year. Thanks, Queenie. Love you. I went skating with 2 of my nieces and my sister-in-law. I really don't know how to skate. I tell people to this day, I don't know how to skate. I don't want to go skating. If we go skating, I will sit my ass at home. Because I don't want to break nothing else. I'm sorry. Skating around and stuff like that, and I'm skating, and I fall, and I land on my hand some type of way. And I'm sitting there crying. Like, imagine me sitting there just like... Everybody's just like, okay, big ass kid, get your ass up. That was the thing though, I could not move. Like, I kept telling my sister-in-law, they were so embarrassed, they just sat there and let me cry. And they was like, Carlos, get up, Chi, get up. Probably around 7th grade, I wanna say embarrassing, like too big. But like, I really couldn't move. Like, if I could get up, I would, but I was just sitting there crying. And it's still like people skating, people on the side just like dead ass, like looking at me in the middle of the floor. There's people skating around me. So I'm just sitting there like holding my hand, like I sat there for a minute. I had to get up and like try my best out of the skating zone. We get in the car and my sister-in-law is constantly asking me, are you sure it hurts? I'm like, yeah, I know what pain felt like in my hand, of course. Like, she's like, if we go to this doctor and they say ain't nothing wrong with you, I'm gonna be pissed off. It's like, why would I sit in the middle of the floor and just cry? That's not me. What what benefit do I get out of that? So she was like, we're gonna go home, put some ice on it, and we're gonna see if that works. At this point, I don't care about nothing else. It hurts. We get in there and they do x-rays and stuff like that. And the man is like, whoa, in the test, whatever does an x-ray. And he's like, if you didn't bring him in time, there would have been some permanent damages. And she's like, oh, you were telling the truth. If you're not from Atlanta or whatever, I don't know what places did the CRCT test take place, but I know in Atlanta we had to take it. Literally, we stopped before middle school, and it changed to GMOS. I was in this school called, I think it's closed now, but like GMOS, like you guys sit in a room for hours. So one day I ended up falling asleep on the CRCT test. I remember the teacher tapping me, being like, hey, wake up, wake up. And I'm like, okay. And I'm like falling asleep. Hey, I can't wake up. I remember how I finished the test with it. I probably just bowled some shit. Even after the CRCT test, I was falling asleep, and the lady tried to get me to go into kindergarten class. She tried to be funny. I was like, we can take you to kindergarten. I went in there. I was like, no, I don't like this class. Like, I just had this class like years ago. Like, I'm in 2nd grade now. I don't want to go back to her class. She was evil as fuck. I was like, no. And I was sitting in class and fall asleep all day. Until I got home. My sister was like, so you fell asleep on that motherfucking desk? And I was like, sorry. It was a deep drip. My sister was like, your ass going to bed at 6 o'clock. You got school at 2 or 3. Eat dinner at 4. Bath at 5. And then at bed by 6. And get up and do it again the next day until the testing was over with. Should have came at number 4. It was embarrassing because all the other classmates was just looking at me. And I snored, so I'm pretty sure it was embarrassing then too. Yes. Let me explain to y'all. It was me saying it in a way that we wouldn't say it. Growing up in my household, my sister did not like the N-word. Just out of respect, like, don't be saying like curse words and the N-word, because you know the history behind it, of course. Like, we're all black, but like the history and stuff. Anytime we fight in and we slip up and say the N-word, like, move, she'll be like, hey, cut it out. I respect her for that, for feeding us that knowledge of watch your mouth wherever you go. It was my first day of 2nd grade, you know what I'm saying? That this just like doing my little color activity, coloring my little tiger or whatever. One kid come up to me, he's like, what's up, my nigga? I'm like, oh, he said a bad word. Like I told y'all, the word wasn't used in my house. I was like, it's a cussing word at home. Shit, it's a cussing word here. He was black as well, so it wasn't nothing too crazy. She was just like, oh, what word did he say? B word, A word. I'm like, he said nigga. And the whole class laughed at me. Even she laughed. Her wig shifted to the side. She was like, oh. I'm looking around like, why y'all laughing? Like, that's a badass word. Like, don't say that to me. That was the same teacher that used to call me ears. It sounds like one big trauma dump, but I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. When I bought underwear or briefs or whatever, I got my own money, I'm buying me some uniform and stuff. I ended up buying them probably, I don't know if they were too small or too big. Like, basically, I ended up buying the wrong size boxers or briefs. So first day of 5th grade, I get into class, chilling, lost at sea, minding my business, doing what I'm supposed to do. I don't know, just zoned out. And my hand is back here. In the middle of the lesson, I can see like this girl like snickering. I look over and I'm like, what? She's like, you're digging in your ass. I'm like, no, I'm not. At first, it was just her snickering, but then she had to turn around and tell everybody and their grandpa. I'm like, dude, like, chill out. It's around about middle school time. I was catching up with her on Snapchat. And I was like, hey, remember that time you thought I was like scratching my booty cheeks in class? And she was like, oh, because you was. And I was like, oh, no, you're still mistaken. Thank y'all so much for watching this video. If you clicked on this video and you watched all the way here, thank you so much. Let me know which one y'all think was the most embarrassing, which one was the least embarrassing, or which one was your favorite, or which one had you just cringing yourself. I love you all. Thank y'all so much for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.
If you love me, you gotta work for the both of us. Put you in the driver's seat.